Hey guys, I'm back here with a competitive 5v5 tournament match. This is a second round match on Kylo from the recent stress test. Obviously, I'm doing commentary for this match, so I'll be trying to explain why I'm doing certain things and what I've been doing with my Ranger, how I'm tweaking it, basically everything relevant I can think of and smash into one video. Part of which is my Team Salt's, just our announcement video that, hey, we're a team, we're going to be competing, so keep an eye out for us. If you see us in any tournaments, hopefully you cheer for us, would be much appreciated. Yeah, so we're going to be out there. I'm going to be posting videos. Hopefully I can get my team members to throw up some videos, either on this channel or I'll post links to their individual channels. But yeah, so that's our announcement. We're pretty excited. We're looking forward to release and looking forward to getting into some tournaments. And then yeah, I have a really fun game here. This is one of the best games I've played in a while, and it was just a lot of fun things happening. So as far as my Ranger goes, I've just some general update news, because I know a lot of you guys are very interested in the Ranger. That's why you're on my channel. Yeah, I just destroyed this warrior. That was pretty funny. Not a very good warrior. This is actually a really fun fight here versus this thief. I don't quite have the cooldowns up I'd like, so I actually end up having a bit of a tougher time. Although this is a pretty fun thief build. The short bow thief with pistol dagger, which I've given a try myself. But yeah, what I want to talk about is actually after I go down, which will happen here pretty recently. So, yeah, what most thieves will do, which is what he's about to do right here, is try to invis and execute you. But if you noticed, I was wanting that whole time, and then I timed it such that even if you can't see your target, you can still cast your interrupt. For the classes that have an interrupt, which is most of the interrupts, even if you can't see your target, if you know where they disappeared and you fire it in that direction, you can actually still interrupt the incap. So even though he's stealthed and he's trying to incap me, I actually interrupted and do about 35% of his health while he's trying to down me, even though he's invisible the whole time. And then he ends up trying to run away. My wolf takes him down, and we both res up, and he actually makes a run for it. So I just thought that was unique, because I know a lot of people have been sort of irked that either if there's stability or stealth or just a bunch of different things, you can't stop someone from downing you if you have an interrupt. But yeah, if you have an interrupt like that, you can still cast it while they're stealthing if you can time it right. So that's why I wanted to show that clip, because I thought it's something a lot of people might not know about. And then yeah, right here we're just ganging up on this engineer. So yeah, back to the Ranger. I've turned back to the wolf. I know if you guys have watched my first video, I was heavily debating between the wolf, the lynx, and the snow leopard. I've turned away from the snow leopard because I wanted some more control, so I'm actually back on the wolf. Still running lynx because I still think it's the best pet. But yeah, I've been trying out the wolf and I've been having some success. The other major change is I'm running Knight's Amulet as opposed to Berserker, which is why you might have noticed that my health is at 25,000 compared to 18,000. The damage loss is not too significant, and I think it's worth the extra HP for the little bit of damage loss, because a situation unique to the Ranger is that so much of their damage comes from the pet, and obviously if I buff my own stats up more, it won't actually make my pet more powerful. But if I can survive for that much longer, then I'll let my pet do that much more work, basically. That's the mentality I'm having. Yeah, this is actually when trebuchet shots start coming in. This is the other fun part of the video. I know point defense isn't the most fun to watch, but yeah, you can actually see the trebuchet shots coming in. And if you guys didn't know, trebuchet shots do not put you in combat, so you can pet switch without the the long cooldown. Because if your pet dies and you pet switch, I think you have like a 45-second cooldown. But if you're not in combat, you can see it just went down, and I instantly swapped it, and I have no cooldown. So me and my team were actually laughing at this part because there's a major fight going on somewhere else on the map, and they're firing trebuchet shots at one person who isn't even in combat. So here's the warrior from earlier. She's going to do a little bit better, and you're actually going to see a trebuchet shot come in here. Right there, it just hit me, so now I'm about half health. So something to keep in mind, if a trebuchet shot hits you, you need to not be in the exact same place, because you saw the second shot maybe for a second. It came to almost the exact same place as I downed the warrior. So if I had stood there, I would have probably gone down, because I would have been hit by the second trebuchet shot. Trebuchets tend to shoot in the exact same place repeatedly, so you want to be moving as much as possible and kiting away from that one spot if you're fighting a person and a trebuchet. Some more ranger updates. I've changed the traits a little bit. I've taken 10 points out of precision, and I've put it into beast mastery. And here's actually my favorite part of the video. So you see I just took a trebuchet shot. I'm down at 6,000. I'm fighting 2 people. Go down to 1,000. Watch my Signet of Stone timing. I pop it right when I know the trebuchet shot's coming in. The trebuchet shot hits. I'm Signet of Stoned. I take 0 damage. I go for the incap, get blocked. Go for the second incap. I know the trebuchet shot's coming because I can feel the timing for it. And if you saw right there, as it comes down, I actually roll it and get out of the way, and successfully survive for a little bit longer. Now I still lose the 2v1. But if either of those 2 trebuchet shots had hit me, I would have gone down a lot quicker and without getting a kill, and they would have gotten the point a lot quicker. So that's that kind of timing, and especially a fun way to fight against a trebuchet if you have the cooldowns, which is that obviously you can negate a 10,000 hit if you either roll it at the correct time or if you pop Signet of Stone, which is what I did in that fight. I avoided 2 trebuchet shots, and it's just that's a fun little thing you can do, especially as a ranger, or I guess as a warrior with Endure Pain. But yeah, I end up going down 2v1 with the trebuchet firing. That's pretty normal. We have our trebuchet firing in here. If you guys watched my second PvP video, I obviously made the joke about our trebuchet master, who is the guy firing in this video. His name's Tsunderella, or Base God, depending on which character he's playing on. And yeah, you see the trebuchet shots coming in. It's actually a 2v3. Was our Elementalist, Loli, and but we have the trebuchet firing in, so we end up winning the 2v3, and then backup shows up in the form of our warrior / necro player who is offing as a condition ranger in this game. We were giving that a try, and that build I'll probably post when the game goes live. I'll probably post that, but it's a fun build. I think I like Power Ranger more. But Condition Ranger is definitely a lot of fun too. It just doesn't fit my playstyle for how I like playing the Ranger. And yeah, the score is obviously reflecting that we're dominating this match pretty hard. We were able to hold 2 points for most of the game, and then we even held free for a while I was playing the 2v1, and then at the trebuchet I was taking people down, so yeah, we held those points for a while. Here's just a duel with a Necro. It actually ends up getting cut off just because the game ends. I still end up winning it, but yeah, there's going to be a score screen popping up, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, I think that's all the updates I wanted to do. Just announce our team, post some, or just show some fun things that you can do with trebuchet and the down state, especially if someone's trying to stealth incap you. Yeah, and here's just the conclusion. I end up downing this guy, and then I actually end up dying to his poison, and then the game ends. So, pretty funny. Alright, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. I'll try and do more commentaries in the future. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and I appreciate you listening.